Do punta kita.
Hello everyone, it's Setting for Jedi, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Jaina Solo figure. This is the daughter of both Han Solo and Leia Organa, one of the Solo twins. So this, I believe, is, it is the first Legends figure to come out in the Black Series line. So let's go ahead and take a look at this figure, because she does have some pretty cool things. Hey guys, I don't have my mic or anything plugged up, but I realized that her vest and everything you can remove, so I'm gonna try to remove it. This snaps. The hair likes to get away a little bit, but it should be able to like put it over like that. And let me try to figure this out, because when I was looking at this, I kind of found out this is removable. Let's see. Oh wait, there it is. The snapping point. There we go. Yeah, so the top snap here and this snaps here, and you should be able to just slide off like so, and yeah, there we go. So here's a quick look of her without that stuff on. Yes. So yeah, you can do that totally. I just realized that when I was doing the filming process, or the editing process. And also just to show that she does have plenty of movement here as well. You know, we all make mistakes, but at least I came back and filmed and showed you all that. Yes, there's a little bit more you can do with this figure, so please enjoy the rest of the review. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and remove the stand, and we're going to remove all her accessories, and go through those separately. Alright, so as you can see, she is quite of a thin figure. Now I don't have any other female figures to see if they're all like this, but she is fairly thin compared to some of the other figures. Well, let's see. There you go. I have Kick Fisto right here, so you can kind of see there is a bit of a size difference. So hopefully they'll look pretty much accurate for the most part, size-wise. So let's go ahead and move on to the. Put my hand back here, so hopefully you can see the face. There we go. So I'm going to put a picture on the side here of what we have of a concept picture of her. So, pretty nice face sculpt. Her hair looks really good. She has the ponytail in the back. Looks really good. Of course, though, this does have some issues because of that. For the back piece and the two pieces coming down, they do restrict her head movement quite a lot, unfortunately. There's not really much head movement, so that's something you should consider doing. Alright, so this is her and her black outfit for when she's in Rogue Squadron. In her X-Wing pilot gear. Instead of it being orange like the other ones, it's black, which is, you know, pretty cool. We got the piece right here with the paint, and looks pretty good. Nice chest piece. Got her in her vest. Let's take a look at the back as well real quick. And yes, these right here are pretty flexible and movable pieces, so when you do pose with her and stuff like that, there should be enough give so you can have it might restrict some posing capabilities, but hopefully not by much. from what the poses I did with her so far. So there's plenty enough give. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So let's go ahead and go to the arms. She has complete rotation. Come all the way up to here. Let's go to the elbow. Pretty realistic movement. And this is her blaster hand for where she holds her blaster. And I'd say the blaster does fit quite nicely in there. It rotates a little bit to the side, but there is some friction from... There we go. It does rotate, but there's a little bit of friction to it when you rotate it. And it does... It's a little bit... I'm trying to... There is a point here for her to, like, bend her hand a bit. But, it's kind of stiff. So that might be something you can consider. I might have to break it in a little bit more without hopefully actually breaking it. But I feel like you should be able to get some good posing abilities with this. Of course, everything's the same for her other hand, except that her other hand is in her lightsaber holding hand for when she holds her lightsaber. Let's go ahead and move down. Let me move these arms out of the way. There we go. Let's take a look down here. Now, since there's nothing like... These do hang in the way so you don't really notice, but you can see the major gap on both sides. So it's not as well hidden as like the other figures are. But it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Alright, so let's see. Yeah. There's movement going back and forth. You just gotta be mindful of this thing, it seems like. The more and more I actually play around with it. But there appears to be enough movement to get plenty of options there. There's a little bit of rotation here, but not very much, it seems like. There is the 2 points in the knees, so you can get her knees, especially you want to like put them all the way back here like that. That's as far as they go. And the same can be said for the other leg, the feet. Basically, all the feet, pretty much, as far as I can tell, are pretty much the same. So they do rotate like that. They go up and down. Basically, a lot of these figures are similar in the movements. The bottom portion looks pretty good for the most part. Here's the holster for her blaster, and it actually fits quite nice and snug in there. So there you go. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the other things. I'm just going to lay her down right here. So one of the cool things you get with this figure is her blaster. Let me, hopefully you can, there we go. Which is a very similar blaster to her father's, except minus the scope. I'll try to find some reference pictures to show what it's supposed to look like. But as far as it looks like, it looks pretty good. Except this front end looks like it's kind of slanting up just a bit. So I might have to try to fix that very carefully. So if she's shooting upwards at an angle with this blaster. But not too bad. From a distance, it's not really that noticeable. Here we go. Here is her purple lightsaber. And this does appear to have a very thinner blade compared to the other lightsabers. Let me bring down Kick Fisto again. Oh, sorry, man. I just need your lightsaber for a bit. hopefully yeah, it is a little bit thinner, and it seems like all the other lightsabers are around the same size. This one does appear to have a thinner blade for the most part, but still not too bad. Here is the hilt itself. Let me move it out to the side so I can put a reference picture on there so you can kind of see how close it is to what it's supposed to look like. As far as I can tell, okay, I believe it should come out because there is a part on our belt, like right here, where it can hang somewhat. Yeah, it's supposed to hang like that, but I don't know. It feels like if I tug too hard, I might wind up breaking this thing, and I'm kind of scared, especially how thin this blade is. I don't want to mess with it too much, so that might be something you might want to consider. So, yeah. So, let's go ahead and talk about the next thing that she has, and that is her helmet. Helmet is a very flexible plastic. This right here, though, is about the same type of flexibility. Of course, I won't try to smush it or anything, but it does fit quite snug on her head. Let's put it on there. Now, to me, it seems a little bit off kilter, where it's not really fits her eyes that well. Of course, that could just be my figure right here in itself, this individual one. From a distance, it's not really too noticeable, but when you're up close, it does look a bit weird. It doesn't seem like, yeah, it's good enough. So we'll go ahead and just rotate this a little bit more. So from front, from the side, back, and the other side. And I think the paint job is decent enough for the size and everything. So nothing too much to complain about, to be honest. But either way, let me just go ahead and put this back on, and I'm going to try to fit her on these stands. Just there we go. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna leave her in this T-pose for the time being. Alright. Alright, everyone. Well, this is my look at the Jaina Solo figure. I hope y'all like. I have now been getting a little more familiar with this character in general. I have been getting into the new Jedi Order, and I believe I'm on the either 6th or 5th book in the series, and I am really enjoying it so far. But either way, please like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And may the Force be with you always.